Zach is picking Milo. So that is happening. I'm gonna go and check it out because I've never seen it. The reason why I'm not there with the grain cart is because this Milo is not good. But let's go drive out there and see what he's doing, and I can show you guys what it looks like, and it'll be both of ours first impression. I've seen people do it from a distance, but I've never seen it up close. I don't know why I'm out of breath, but let's go check it out, and then he can explain a little bit more, and I can show you. Gosh, as we're getting closer to where he's at, I'm realizing how bad this Milo was. He already picked this, cut this, whatever you say, pick, cut, I don't know. Kind of sad, but there's like nothing you can do about it in farming. The weather kind of just does what it wants to do, and you just have to pray that it works out. There it is. The tire tracks of the combine are like perfect width for this little Ranger.
Oh yeah.
So cute. I'm staying away from that dust. I'm listening to y'all. I don't want to. Is there any way I can make the AC not suck it in here or no?
I don't know, as long as it's on recirculation.
I don't think that's a thing in here. I don't think we have that option. So I'm just
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
I'm just gonna turn it off for now. Okay, got my 47 drinks, and we're gonna jump in with him. Oh my goodness. So what he's been doing, ow, he doesn't have anybody to help with the grain cart. So he's just been, he parks this here, and then he comes to it and just dumps on it, you know? Before I started walking up here, just in case. I don't want to get dusted. What are you doing? You better be careful touching stuff. Okay, we made it. We made it in, and we touched a lot of this dust, and I'm mad at him because I don't want him touching that, because I don't want to hear it. He is allergic. I'm just gonna say that you're allergic to it. I don't know if you are, but if you're allergic to corn dust and the way people talk about the Milo dust, then you're for sure allergic. Look at this, not amount of dust.
I'm not used to this, having to get really close to the grain cart. I'm spoiled.
Whoa. Ooh, it's like a dark, whoa. I've seen the piles of it at like feedlots and stuff. Is it as heavy as corn?
No, I don't think so. It's little bitty seeds, if you want to call them that. Look in the bin.
Oh, cool.
Nobody judge my sample. This Milo is like anywhere from 0 to 60. And the 60 spots are like very few and far between, but it is out there. Most of the time you're just clipping off little tiny heads. I got in the bin and looked at it, and I'm actually like very impressed that it's doing the job that it is. Because man, when you can't get under a load, it is hard to get it to clean. But it actually looks really nice. I'm pretty impressed that it's doing what it is. I'm just having to get used to this thing header on the front. This thing is huge compared to the corn head.
Oh my gosh, it's scary.
Yeah, we're fine.
You didn't have to run any over?
No. I probably wouldn't hurt it, but as many times as I'm gonna have to drive right there.
Okay, he keeps talking about how massive this header is.
Yeah, this is an HD 45R. We've said it in our past videos. So it's a 45 footer. I think this is the biggest head I've ever ran on a combine, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we
That's
always had 40 footers. Back in the day, back in my day, we always just ran 40 footers, which are still really big. But man, this thing, especially after you've been looking at a 40-foot corn head, or a 30-foot corn head all season, this thing is massive compared to that. It's just taking some getting used to. Do you feel like you're going really slow compared to corn, or is it? No, I'm going the same speed, and I could be going even faster. But I didn't take the time to set this combine up perfect for this. You're supposed to take your separator grate spacers out. I didn't do that, and you're supposed to put in all your separator grate covers. I didn't do that either, because look at the Milo we're cutting. There is like, it's droughted out in spots. It's really good in spots, but the really good spots are so few and far between. Like, I just didn't honestly think it was worth the time to do all that when we're going to be going back to corn in like a day. The only thing I'm having a problem with is I keep overloading my return. And the only reason I'm overloading my return is because so much trash is making it through the separating grates.
Overloading the return.
Yeah, so basically it comes out of your rotor. And with the things I just said, if we were to put in the separator grate cover, or the separator grate spacers, if we were to take those out, it moves your grates closer to your separator, separating tines, which would help it mix it out a little better. Okay. And basically would help you with rotor loss, keep you from getting rotor loss. I'm not having a lot of issues with rotor loss as it is, so I wasn't real worried about that. The separator grate covers are the thing I should have done, and that's because, like right here, there's actually some decent heads, but I'm having to eat some leaves and trash to get it.
Yeah, lots of
If I would have put the covers in, it basically just covers up some of those gaps and makes it where not as much of the trash can fall out. It would hold it in there and send it out through the discharge beater instead of dropping it on top of the chaffer. Oh, and we still have round bar concaves in, which I know some people run round bar concaves for Milo. This is kind of a long-term plan. So this year we were just happy we've got a stand. That was the number one thing, whether it produced or not.
Well, compared to last year.
Yeah, it was blowing. There was nothing to hold the ground down. Like, it was just a mess. That was our number one goal, is get the ground covered, get something on it to hold it down, keep it from blowing. Now, from now on, at least we have a base. We've got some stuff out here holding the ground down. And now we can fallow this. We can chem fallow it for next year, which means we're not going to do anything with it next spring. And then pray for moisture, and if we can get some moisture, we will drill this to wheat next fall.
Okay, he's kicking me out now. Look at that thing. That is ridiculous. Look how tiny my little Ranger is compared to that thing. It's wild. I'm trying to stay out of his dust here. Look at this freaking thing. Sorry, it's just a monster. I just can't believe how big all this equipment is. I probably spilled this tea all over his... Oh. Sorry, Zach, if you're seeing this. I was gonna get out and film this, but I'm kind of scared to because of the dust. So I have the AC off and everything, but look at that. I've been talking to a few people in my comment section about not growing up on a farm, and I actually have quite a few of you guys on here, quite a few of you city friend people on here. And isn't this crazy? Like, as 30 years I lived without knowing any of this, and just seeing it for the first time, I feel like little kids sometimes, where I'm just like, what the heck? How is that even a thing? Guys, want to see something cool? So in Kansas, we have antelope, otherwise known as pronghorn. And there's a herd right there. I know exactly what they're doing too. They're eating wheat. They love to eat wheat. A lot of farmers around here do not like them. There is a season for them. And I just shot my third buck ever. And they taste better than deer, and I don't care what you say. That's my opinion, and I love eating them and cooking them. They're really, really good. But there's a freaking herd. This is fairly close to my house. I never would have thought. This is so cool. Making me work. Well, I successfully dumped my first load of Milo into the truck, and he got me all hyped up for nothing because it loaded up just like corn. The piles popped up a lot faster. I don't know if it's because I don't know. It's the same weight per bushel, apparently. We Googled it, but he hadn't done it in years, so he was just getting me ready for whatever he was getting me ready for. But it's fine. So now I'm gonna run home and put the kitties up. And he's gonna keep going because that's what he does. So he's probably gonna be cutting for a while. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that, but that's an update. I just did my first deal of Milo, and you'll probably see it on Shorts or on TikTok or on Instagram. Alright, don't know if you guys learned anything, but I hope you did in this vlog. If you haven't noticed, I've been keeping these videos kind of short because I'm trying to move you along through harvest in general. I got really behind on the timeline and I like to keep it transparent here. So in the next vlog, you're going to see the last day of corn harvest 2023. And wouldn't you know it, it was a mess. The AC was acting squirrely again. But after that, we have a little bit more Milo and then we'll be completely done with harvest. I feel like quite a few people had to deal with droughted out Milo. Is droughted out a word? I wonder if all over the country had issues with this, since a lot of it was in a drought as well. The whole reason why people grow Milo is because it's tough as nails, drought resistant, and it can even grow its heads back if it's crazy enough. But either way, it's really cool to know that the Milo we did get to pick is going off to feed some cattle, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your comments down below, suggestions for some upcoming videos. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, love you, bye!